Now, amid the ongoing probe into the Ranya Rao Gold Smuggling case, central investigative agencies are conducting an inquiry into 3 companies linked to the actor. Reports indicate that the Kannada actor is the director of 3 companies, including Ranya Rao Photography Private Limited, Ayrus Greens Private Limited, and Ksheerod India Private Limited. The Directorate of Revenue Intelligence, or DRI, the Central Bureau of Investigation, or CBI, and the Enforcement Directorate are scrutinizing the business transactions of these companies. The audit reports, financial statements, and bank accounts of these companies are being analyzed to check for possible financial fraud. Agencies are investigating whether these entities are shell companies used to launder illicit funds or evade financial regulations. All individuals serving as directors in these firms are under interrogation currently. We have my colleague Gautam Shankar now joining us live from Bengaluru with more details. Gautam, talk to us. The focus of this case has now shifted to these companies, and maybe they will be able to tell us the entire story of where gold smuggling comes into the picture.
Yes, Krishna. So the gold smuggling case involving Ranya Rao has led to a deeper investigation into her business dealings. Now, authorities have identified 3 companies. Now, these companies are under the radar of the DRI and the ED. And what we understand is that there are 3 companies that are named Ranya Rao Photography Private Limited, Ayrus Greens, and the last one is Ksheerod India Private Limited. Now, talking about a little bit in detail about all these companies here, this Ranya Rao Photography Private Limited was incorporated in 2020, where Ranya Rao claimed to be a wildlife photographer. Now, Ayrus Greens Private Limited, the second company here, was established in 2021, and now that this company is said to be involved in agriculture, focusing on cereal cultivation. And the last one, of course, is Ksheerod India Private Limited. Initially, this company was known as BioInzo India Private Limited, and it was set up in 2022 to manufacture steel products. Now, this company, if you remember, had come under the scanner as well, where permission was given by the previous BJP government in 2023 to get land sanctioned in Tumkur district as well. Now, all 3 companies are registered at the same address. Now, this is very strange if you look at it, and they all have an authorized capital of rupees 10 lakh each, is what the investigating agencies have found out here. Now, the other part that you mentioned, that some of these companies could be shell corporations, is the suspicion that the DRI and ED have right now. So ED is looking into this aspect, whether these companies were used for money laundering and to cover financial trails. And they're also examining the reports, balance sheets, and also several bank statements as well to identify if there is any link to the gold smuggling network itself. So this probe is definitely widening in its ambit here, Krishna.
Right. Gautam, talk to us. The issue here is that one is what are these companies doing? The other is, all that that came out after the interrogation. All individuals who are directors in these companies are under interrogation currently, if I'm not wrong.
Not quite, because keep in mind that a few of Ranya's family members are under scrutiny. That's true. Her mother is a co-director in this company called Ayrus Greens and Ranya Rao Photography Private Limited as well. While her brother Rishabh is a co-director in Ksheerod India Private Limited. But so far, there have been no summons issued to them because they're still looking into whether there were any illegal financial transactions, and they're looking into the balance sheets and company reports to see if there is any need or necessity to summon them. And also, what we understand in this whole case as well is that some of these companies were also registered as an NGO as well. So that is a reason for suspicion for the ED agency that is probing into this incident as well. But right now, the main issue is that whether these companies have been functioning as shell corporations to park the money for laundering and to obscure the money trail and the gold trail. That is the main angle of this investigation that we are looking at here.
Gautam Shankar joining us with the latest on the Ranya Rao Gold Smuggling case. Thank you, Gautam, for being with us here on the broadcast.